Well, this is probably a game you've had circled on the calendar for a while.
Yeah, for sure. Kind of like the biggest thing I've kind of told a lot of people, it's not Ray Davis versus Vanderbilt. It's Kentucky football versus Vanderbilt. So, that's the kind of mindset I've been able to have and just attacking it like a normal game. Not trying to get too high, not trying to get too low, just kind of staying even front. It's exciting definitely to get on the field and see those guys and warm up and obviously, have convos with them pregame. But, once the game starts, all that friendship is gone and, they're competitors and we're trying to win a game and they're trying to win a game. So I don't think there'll be much love during the game, but after the game, I think we'll be able to express some love after that.
You excited to be back or feel like there's any weird emotions to go back there?
Yeah, the stadium doesn't look like the stadium I played in, so, definitely looking around to be a little different. But I think walking in and just seeing, I made some history there. I think I finished 10th in Commodore and Vanderbilt history of going 1,000 yards. So just being on that field again and knowing I'm forever cemented there and, just knowing that it'll be emotional. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to go out there and get a win. I'm not on Vanderbilt no more. I play for Kentucky, and that's kind of all that matters.
Ray, stadium construction, has that been something the coaches have brought up to you all that it's going to be a lot different than the normal kind of setup?
I think Coach Stoops brought it up for like maybe 10 seconds. And he just said, hey, obviously the situation they're in is the situation they're in. They still got a turf. They still got ability to play football, and that's all that matters. Just trying to, again, take away the distractions and just focus on just going out there and play that game. What they got going on is nothing we can't control. All we can control is what we do on that turf.
Ray, have you always been a good pass catcher, or is that something you really had to work on?
I played a lot of different sports growing up. I played baseball, I played lacrosse, played basketball, did a little track. So, I always wanted to try to enhance my ability of doing a lot of different things. And in football, I never just wanted to run the ball. I wanted to play quarterback. I played quarterback in high school. I was our kicker, kick returner, punter, DB. I played everything in high school. So, I had many opportunities to learn how to catch. And that's just something that I knew as a running back, this game was slowly evolving to be where you can't just be a Derrick Henry and run over guys and just run straight. You got to be able to do a lot of different things and be multi-dimensional. So as I got to college my freshman year, it was something I worked on. I was on the jugs almost every day, and I think I was able to show that. I think the times I have played full seasons, I think I've been a 20-plus reception guy as a running back, and, I can definitely do more.
Devin seems to really have a comfort level with you. Anything that you guys did, like going back to spring or fall camp to kind of build that chemistry in the passing game?
Not much. We talked about a lot of different stuff. We talked about a lot of different things. We see in the game if plays break down, where can I be? Where can I find that void? Where is the strength? Looking at each other's eyes. Okay, hey, maybe go that way, maybe go this way. We had some good chemistry throughout fall camp. He threw a couple balls to me, where you didn't think it could get to me, and it was able to, and we were on the same type of wavelength. But it's just about continue to get better at that and just continue to build that connection and chemistry to where, again, if I'm out there in the slot and we need to convert something, or I may see something in there and he sees something, we got to just be on the same wavelength, and we've been getting better at that. And I think it's been showing. It really has been showing from practice to the game.
Ray, as you all start conference play in your experience, what's the difference facing SEC defenses versus the teams you've played so far, even other Power 5 schools that you've played in the past? What's the special challenge, I guess, of this team?
I think a lot of us, we get stuck on like the conference and SEC, MAC, and FC, whatever, all that stuff. I think we got to look at it from the players. Like, we're all the same. We all bleed the same. We're all cut the same in a way, and we all have similar athletic abilities. So I think from that standpoint, the physical nature of it, I think all defenses, are the same. Guys are going to go out there and play their best and try to put on tape what they can and cannot do. From, I would say, the coordinator standpoint, you look at, these top coordinators who's been able to prove it year in and year out. So I think that's just the hardest thing is you don't know what coordinators are going to throw at you from their fronts to their blitz to their schemes. So, just kind of getting ready to face these top coordinators who cemented themselves at being who they are for many years, and just going out there and knowing the things that they like to do and the things that they're not good at, and then we try to find ways to exploit that.
Right before the games.
Was it a call play and you went out and you sit down in the 5 yards, you sit down? Mm-hmm. I call it option route. Was it a call play?
The play that we scored on?
Yes.
No, that was just a complete bust. And if we're talking about the screenplay in the beginning of the game, yes, that was a design.
yeah.
That was a design play. Yeah, it was just a little screen pop. Sat it right there, tried to find some space where Dev could see me. I didn't want to go too over and get behind the lineman. But the other play was completely a bust. But I just caught it and went.
Last one, Jeff.
We usually kind of ask the offense before games what they've seen on film of the opponent, but you've got a little bit extra besides just the film. Who do you guys really have to account for and watch out for on this Vanderbilt defense?
Well, no, a lot of those guys are still my friends to this day. Definitely C.J. Taylor. He wore 13 last year. He wears 1 this year. He's a heck of a player. He's going to give you 110% no matter what. I've had a lot of fun with him in practice. We've talked a lot of smack back and forth last year. Same with Nate Clifton and you got 23. I don't know why I'm forgetting his name, but yeah, the safeties back there. You got DeRicky. You got all those guys. I mean, they got some real good players. But CJ, DeRicky, Nate, those are the 3 guys that they have. Same thing with 23 as the strong the strong safety. But they got a lot of good players, man. You got to give them their respect as a defense, and I've definitely respected them. I got to go against them a lot last year in fall camp, summer camp, and stuff like that. But the biggest thing I would say, and I mean, many of them may watch this, and it's not to knock at them, but we've always said the what ifs. What if this was live? What if this was a live scrimmage? What if I can tackle Ray? All that stuff. So we finally get to take off the what ifs, and we finally get to put, it was live. After Saturday, we'll get to have that conversation, and the best man wins. But they'll finally have the opportunity to tackle me and talk all the smack that they want, and I'll have the ability to do the same. But it's a lot of love for those guys, and I love them. But when Saturday comes, that love is gone, and I'm trying to go get a W and trying to make history over there and beat them.
Okay, folks, thank you.